be strong.
Hello mga kalaro, tara, laro tayo. And what we're gonna play is the B-01R Blade Liger red variant from the Zoid series, Chaotic Centuries. That's a very long introduction. This set was released a long time ago. I believe it's around 2003. As you can see also in the box, it shows 2003 Tommy. Tomica released 3 variants of these figures. There is the red one and a blue one. There is also a promotional one, which is the Mirage one, which sports a color of white and orange. Even if it's the exclusive one, the Mirage is the cheapest among the 3, making the blue one the most expensive and the harder to get one, maybe because it uses the accurate color scheme. To start with the review, let's look at the box. Here is the front part, the top. As you can see, there is a price tag. I got this set for 3,000 yen or 1,500 pesos on our currency. It's a bit expensive. Like I've said, these are rare figures and they are old already. So most probably they are already in the vintage category of toys. Here is the bottom, nothing special as well, and at the back here's the side, which shows the B-01R, and the other side. Once you open up the box, you'll get a small leaflet which shows you an instruction on how to build the Blade Liger. You will also have a plastic bag of accessories, which includes 4 paws and a tail, and the main unit itself. Now let's look at the main figure. It's very nice. It's small but very detailed. To start, let's look at the articulation. The head is connected via ball joint, so it can move up to here, up, down. It's very limited, but it can do some poses. So it can move up and down, left a bit and right. It can wiggle. Then the legs, they are connected via ball joint also, and a swivel, so you can move the legs inside and outside, so inward and outward. Then you can move it forward and backward. Then for the paws, they're connected via ball joint, so you can rotate them. You can move it side to side. And the tail is connected via ball joint, but it can only move up and down. Sideways it can't, but it can rotate since it's connected via ball joint. For the paint application on my copy, it's very well made. I don't see any issues on the paint. Even if it's a mass release figure and even if it's small, I don't see any issues with the paint. No paint blotches, no paint chips at all, no excessive paint also. Let's talk about diecast. For the diecast part of this figure, we have the head. The head is diecast. The entire body is diecast, including the blades. The legs are made out of plastic. So I think 60% of this figure is already diecast, and I think that makes the figure really worth getting. Let's do a size comparison. Here it is with the Beast Liger from the Zoids Wild series. As you can see, it towers It towers the Tomica, obviously. Yeah, I think you can fit him inside also. Hello, Daddy. Final thoughts on the Tomica Blade Liger Red variant. Yes, this is a very small figure, but it's a good representation of the Blade Liger. The paint apps is very well made. You can feel the premium of the set, even if it's not an exclusive set. The amount of diecast for this figure is very good for its size. The articulation is plenty enough so you can make different poses. I kinda wish that the blades can be deployed just like in the show. The only bad thing I can say about this figure is that it's very expensive. But considering the rarity of this figure, I think we can shell out 3,000 yen for this one. I can say it's worth it. So if you happen to find one at that price, I suggest you get it. Especially if you're a Zoid fan, Chaotic Century fan, or if you're like in the Philippines, Batang 90s, you should get this. I think that's it for the Tomica Blade Liger Red variant. Till next time, bye-bye!